Hi, my name is Jay Gullickson. I'm an 8th grade science teacher at Whitnall Middle School. I wanted to show you a couple things about the classrooms that we instruct in on a daily basis. Currently, we're in one of our 6th grade classes, which is a Earth Space classroom. As you can see looking around the room, there's tables, chairs set up, so there is some flexibility that our students have and the instructors have. However, flexible learning spaces are one of the most important parts of education today, being able to break groups out into smaller groups and still meet their individual needs. While this might work for a 6th grade or space classroom, it may not be accommodating for 7th or 8th grade classes, as you'll see in a minute. As you can see, the middle school was built in 1970. A lot of the cabinets and the countertops are original. In a 7th grade life science room, they still have the same lab tables as in 1970. You can also notice that the faucets have been removed. They were leaking. You notice that the faucets and the electrical outlets are right next to each other, which is not an ideal combination. If you move up to the front counter, you can see that the teacher station has been divided into 2 pieces, which are movable when students bump the counters. Definitely create a pinch hazard in between the 2 pieces. Lastly, you'll notice this sink and faucet have been removed. Again, years of leaking eventually came down and started to rot out the bottom of the teacher station. So you can see in an 8th grade science room, we have a lot of problems with our faucets. They splash all over, they leak from the bases. Anytime we get that leaking around the electrical outlets, like I said, it's a safety hazard. The electricity itself needs to be upgraded. We can't plug any computer carts, iPad carts into these. We can only run 2 hot plates safely without blowing a fuse. All of our circuit protection is on a circuit breaker, which is locked in our back science corridor, which makes it really inconvenient in the middle of a class if you'd have an electrical problem. The labs themselves, for 8th grade, we do chemistry units. Trying to put 35 students in one of these areas makes it really, really difficult to maintain safety at all times. And in science, that's our #1 priority. So at the middle school, as we move towards personalizing learning, ideally we'd like to have the safest, most flexible learning environments possible for our students. So I would encourage everyone to get out and vote on April 3rd.